Let's discuss all the books that I've read in the past 1 to 2 weeks. I literally completely forgot to film this last week, so here we are. The first one is unfortunately a DNF actually, and that is Girl Abroad by Elle Kennedy. I DNF'd this at 18%. I don't want to talk about this too much, but I DNF'd it because I really did not like the main character. It's about a girl who goes to study abroad and she lives with males instead of females. Like, she doesn't know that's going to happen till she gets there. She literally wants every single man she sees. Like, we were 20% in, she literally wanted 3 different guys. I was just frustrated with her. She was just very infuriating. So I personally could not read this, but I would recommend it to like a younger audience. I think you would really enjoy it if you were younger than I am. Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone. I read this one last week and gave this one 3.5 stars. I didn't like this one as much as I was hoping to. Like, this was actually a 5-star prediction for me that I read for a video, which will be out very soon. There is a lot of like heavy topics in this, like grief, but I just feel like I didn't get enough out of the story. Like, I feel like there was a few things missing, but I still did really enjoy my time reading it. The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. I loved this book so much. This was an instant 5-star read for me. It's so hard to explain this book, but it's like magical realism sort of vibes. It's about a teacher's aide who works with this specific boy who she wants to adopt because he's come from a really horrible household and he's now in the foster care system. However, she can't afford him. She doesn't have like a stable household herself, and so she kind of goes through the story trying to do that so she can adopt him. There is like so much more to this story. As I said, it is like a very magical world, but I don't want to give anything away because I went into this blind and I think that was the perfect way to do it because I didn't expect anything in this book, and that's what I loved the most about it. The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. This was a instant 6-star read for me. I loved this so much. If my annotations don't tell you something, I don't know what will. This is the same author as the Magnolia Parks universe. Obviously, I'm sure you guys already know that, but this is following a completely different world with completely different characters. This one is very much like family orientated. Like, this is like a very dysfunctional family. There is a lot of family drama going on. Again, there's grief in this book because our main character George's father passes away, and that's kind of where everything goes from there. We do also get a few mentions of a couple of characters from the Magnolia Park series, which I loved, but that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil this one either. Before We Were by Monique Medved. This is another 6-star read that I had, and this is actually an indie author. This book's coming out on the 22nd of May. I'm not going to talk about this one too much either because I did post a dedicated review to this book already because I did love it so much, but this was like the perfect romance book. It was literally Boys of Tom and series, specifically Joey Lynch. It's the Summer I Turned Pretty series. Like, it was perfect. Highly recommend. I know so many of you are already waiting for this to come out, which I love. I'm so excited to see everyone's opinions. The last one is The Favourites by Lane Fargo. I ended up listening to this one as an audiobook mainly, and I'm so glad I did that because someone told me that there's like a full cast of audiobook narrators, and there was. I loved it so much. I think it was so perfect.